I know I'm a little late doing this. Should have brought it out back on Friday, but be that as it may, might as well bring it out on President's Day, this Monday. It's the Twitchside chat, episode 6, Big Bad Media. We kind of glossed over a lot of different points, but figured we'd do this and put it out for you guys. Enjoy. So anyway, guys, I figured I'd do something a little bit different for this Twitchside chat episode 6. The big media stupids. There's some things that's going on that affect a lot of different aspects of our society, no matter where you live at, pretty widely. But I'm going to focus just on the gaming aspect and media. To that end, I've got KrackedKISH here. He's a fellow content creator on Twitch. How you doing, Crack?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm all right. I've got a roof over my head, food in my belly. My son's sleeping. He's happy. But other than that, first world problems. Let's talk about them, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to preface all of this with a Marcus Aurelius quote. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. The reason why I'm doing that should become apparent here before too long. But let's go ahead and talk about some certain things that I want to highlight for you guys. First off, we can talk about Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto Online. Hopefully you guys can read. There we go. Let's zoom it all the way up. There we go. So Grand Theft Auto came out in 1997. One of the things that I remember anyway back then, this is back when right before I joined the military, that somebody from DMA, not to be confused with the mushroom stuff, but the DMA design was the developer that created Grand Theft Auto, which later became Rockstar, which we know and love today, actually leaked some stuff to I believe it was the New York Times, saying that this is the game that parents need to keep their kids away from. And they did that on purpose to generate buzz and more exposure to their little shitty game. And the funny thing is that this started a trend that Rockstar has to this day, where every time they drop a title, it creates a huge hubbub. You know what I'm talking about, right? Correct?
Yeah. A whole bunch of controversy around it.
Yeah. So, back in, I think it was 2010? I think whenever Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, even, Hillary Clinton got in on the bandwagon, and another senator from some podunk town or whatever was trying to move to make it banned. This title is the one that we have to thank for having an ESRB rating system. There's an undeniable influence that Grand Theft Auto has on the gaming industry. And I think this is the first time that a developer actually leveraged media coverage to sell copies. I think. Maybe.
But it did work out.
Yes, it did. It was so good that the publisher said, you guys need to stop making this game. It's like, no, this is all going to plan. And they played, and then now it's a staple. It's an everyday, or it's a household name. I actually want to, just looking at this, when I pulled this up before we went live, I looked at the different publications, Computer and Video Games, Electronic Gaming Monthly. I remember that one. It actually came with a CD-ROM in the damn thing with a whole bunch of demos in it, which I could, pop into my computer and play just for giggles. GameSpot back then, they weren't giving out, 7s and 8s all willy-nilly like they are today. IGN, a 6. The game wasn't all that great, but it was definitely revolutionary for what it did. Nintendo Power. I don't think you... Are you old enough to remember Nintendo Power, Crack?
No, I don't remember that at all.
Oh, kids these days. But yeah, it's just oh god, it even has a thumbnail. Oh my god, that's great. I missed that game.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I missed that. I remember all of these things, man. man. Anyway, there's that. Another thing that we need to get into is I don't have any graphics. I don't want to pull up anything and just get in trouble. But you remember the Depp versus Heard trial, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, the reason why I bring that up, he's like, where are you going with this, Prag? All will become clear, I swear to God. So Depp versus Heard, that trial was televised. Now, I remember back in the day, O.J. Simpson. Okay, O.J. Simpson, in the murder case. Do you remember anything of that?
Yeah, I remember that a little bit.
Okay, it was such a big thing that even Duke Nukem had a little TV thing where it shows this white Bronco running from the cops in the game itself. I mean, there's so many pop culture references in there that was kind of funny for me. But I'm going to tell you right now, when OJ got acquitted, I was like, the juice is loose. But the reason why I'm saying that is because the OJ Simpson trial was actually televised. And the media, Fox, CNN, all the different agencies, all the alphabet agencies on our TV was actually reporting on that trial, both for and against O.J. Simpson. The Depp versus Heard trial. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it was one of the first mainly publicized trials.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, and then now the Depp versus Heard thing. Depp apparently got his ass handed to him in the UK, but there was no media coverage at all. And then Depp came stateside and did the same thing here on American soil and did it in Virginia. And they pushed to have, cameras in the room. Defense didn't want cameras in the room because they knew exactly where it was going to go. And everything that Amber Heard put up was completely refuted and destroyed by Depp's lawyers. I mean, even the jury was like, wow. It's like, and I give credit where credit is due, but Amber Heard should never have been an actress. She's a shitty actress.
Oh, horrible. But it was
know,
funny,
right?
even one of her own attorneys objected to himself.
Oh yeah, I saw that. But the reason why I'm bringing that up, it's true and old soup as it were, is that Fox, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, LMNOP, all those different agencies were only showing one side. But you and me, the average Joe Schmuckatelli, the average viewer, was watching it on Court TV, and then LawTube, all the different law guys on YouTube were actually, showing it and doing highlights and just, they got a whole segment of people on YouTube that will actually break down, behavior, body language, facial expressions, micro expressions, all of that. And they're like, yeah, that person's lying, or this person feels a certain kind of way, or whatever. I mean, you probably heard about it when, Bill Clinton, I did not have relations with that woman, whatever. Yeah, bullshit. Liar. But, it's just, the reason why I'm saying this is I think that's when the average populace starts believing or starts realizing that they can't really trust what's being told to them on the tube. And so now there's this term called legacy media. You got people like Joe Rogan, you got people like anybody on TikTok, and we're not going to talk about TikTok. I hate TikTok for other reasons. But anyway, there's a lot of these independent sources coming out with stuff that's reporting on, and people, oh well, that's not real news, blah blah blah, fake news, and then fact checkers and all that happy stuff, right? Which leads me to the next thing, the Palestine train crash. That crash happened, I believe, the 2nd of this month, February, right?
Yes, I believe so.
And there, everybody's reporting on it. People on YouTube, even these kids that are hit with the TikTok, they're putting stuff out there, and they're like, vinyl chloride is being burned, which is and the byproduct that vinyl chloride has when it's burned is hydrogen chloride, and it's basically HCl. It's a chemical I work with every day, and I work very hard not to get it on my skin because it will seriously eat your skin away. It's acid. So basically, we got hydrochloric acid up in the atmosphere bonding with water molecules, and now we literally have acid rain coming from the heavens, and it's getting into the groundwater, it's getting everywhere, it's killing everything. And people
And
who
it's
are living... Oh, go ahead.
Also, vinyl chloride is very mobile in soils and waters.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It'll persist for years.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's a known carcinogen. But yet, officials insist that East Palestine is safe, and residents are like, you're full of shit. It's bad. It's real bad. I mean, you can look at, let's see, Upper Echelon is reporting on it on YouTube. The Quartering, Jeremy from The Quartering is reporting on it. I mean, even Better Bachelor on YouTube is reporting on it. But yet, the officials are getting fed a line by people who said, oh, well, we took every safety precaution. No, you didn't. It's a safe... I mean, if you really want to take a look at it, search for it on YouTube. You will get schooled up on it. But the reason why I'm saying, bringing this up is because we can't trust what we're spoon-fed. We have to actually start doing independent thinking and critical thinking, and going out and doing investigative stuff on our own. That's the point that I'm trying to make. So, having said that, where I have like a non-game thing, what's this going towards you? Gaming reviews. Okay, that's next. I swear to God, is getting close. Remember Cyberpunk?
Oh yeah.
Have you played it?
No, I never checked it out myself.
Okay, but you've heard a lot about it, right?
Oh yeah, I watched a lot of stuff about it when it first came out.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was a buggy mess. I played it because I knew it was, I'm all about that new IP stuff, and I played it on the Xbox One. My firsthand knowledge of it, or firsthand experience with it, did not match other people's experience. But it was buggy, and I can understand how people, don't like it. I mean, hell, I gave Star Citizen a shot, but we're not talking about that. But a lot of people say, well, this, that, and the other thing, oh, it's shit, blah, blah, blah. People couldn't inform their own opinion because they said, oh, well, somebody else is doing my thinking for me.
Yeah,
now,
spoon-fed the information.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, the last time I actually opened up a Kotaku article was back when Jason Schreier did No Man's Sky. And then he also reported on Cyberpunk or whatever. And I'm still kind of flip-flopping on some stuff right now. Anyway, Legacy Media is flaming a lot of different games out there. Only one of them is stuck in my mind right now. But for all, I'm actually, if you want to read between the lines, and before I spoon feed you what I'm actually thinking about, it was one of the subjects of Twitchside episode 5. You can definitely go check that out. But should I just tell him? What do you think?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Fuck it. Hogwarts Legacy, man. All the stuff that's you know what? Actually, let's do this here. Hogwarts, totally unscripted, and I'm just Hogwarts Legacy reviews. How about this? And I don't know how to spell. Hogwarts Legacy reviews. All right, so Potterheads. All right, so like hardcore gamer / gear and gadget top. Okay, so let's go with one of these traditional guys and see what it actually talks about. Open link and new tab. I haven't seen this. I haven't clicked on it, so we're gonna see exactly what IGN says. Okay, IGN is supposed to be a normal thing. If you're like me, you'll roll your eyes during moments when you're introduced to 100 years worth of dead characters lecturing you from paintings about the importance of some stuff that happened to... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, so they're not doing... Oh, and then... Oh, there we go. The elephant... They had to mention it. They had to mention J.K. Rowling.
I didn't even see that until... Scroll down a little bit.
As critics, our job is to answer the question of whether or not we find Hogwarts Legacy to be fun to play and why. Whether it's ethical to play is a separate but still very important question. See, what the... Man... Okay, hey. Oh, how about this? Let's see. What is the... Kotaku... Alright, yeah. I remember this. It just pissed me off. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now. Let's do a search for Xbox Series X review. Let's see if it still has that.
What, did Kotaku do a review on it?
Oh yeah, and they weren't even talking about the hardware. They were just talking about bullshit that was going on. Oh, we have better things to do than this, blah blah blah, yada yada. I'm like, dude, you're not even. They must have took it down because they got flamed for it on Reddit. Oh no, that's not good. Oh boy. Sorry, the whole state of decay 3 and allegations of bullying and whatnot. Anyway, it was completely freaking morally bankrupt what they were doing. Like a lot of these people that are writing reviews, they get butthurt over those small things. But
when it should just be about the game.
Yeah, it should just be the game. Yeah, but even before when Harry Potter came out, they were flaming it already. But anyway, I mean that's pretty much all I got for this episode. I mean, do you have anything to add, maybe, or did I gloss over something, or?
Not too much. I think you got it all pretty good.
All right. Well, anyway, I guess the upshot, guys, is hang on, let me go here so you can actually see the sincerity about that. So basically, what I'm saying is do your independent thinking. You know, I mean, if you don't agree with something, that's fine. You know, like me, I identify as a human being, right? And everybody else should too. We all have different opinions, thoughts. You know, like I said, you know, Marcus Aurelius said it right. Everything you see is perspective. You know, you take things in context. You know, everything you hear is opinion. This is all opinion and circumspect. But kind of approach any conversation as if you have something to learn. That's what I try to do. That's why I have people as guest stars in my streaming, because, you know, I like to have fun. I like to, you know, give, you know, funny hot takes a little bit and then get shot down by my friends. That's what they're there for, right?
Keep you in check.
Yeah. It's like, you know, I'll go up to Pac-Man. You guys know him. He's my henchman. You know, whatever. I'll go up to him legitimately and say, hey, I need a reality check. Can you write me one? And then he goes, what's up? And I tell him what's gone on my mind, and he'll say, yeah, you're full of shit, and here's why. Or he'll say, yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but how about this? He gives me different perspectives and different view on things. So anyway, that's enough of me jaw-jacking. Cracked, you got anything to add, maybe?
Not too much, besides on the Ohio train incident, how it wasn't really, like, here, I'm from Pennsylvania. I didn't hear about it at all for, like, a good few days. And even then, it was just that it happened and that nothing serious is going on about it. There's no serious repercussions from it, essentially.
Well, you live in Pennsylvania, which is like, how far away is it from Palestine?
Maybe 3 hours, 3.5.
Damn.
So not far at all, really.
So are you farther east of Palestine or northeast maybe?
Yeah, northeast.
Yeah, my idea of geography is a little bit off, but yeah, I mean, that's, you know, prevailing winds are going east, and anything that gets dumped into water there is going to migrate its way to the Atlantic Ocean, pretty much. That or the Gulf. Those are only two body of waters that, you know, is going to get run off for that. So that's be careful, man. Drink your bottled water and hope to God that you've got like some survival bunker. You know, like a la Mr. Prepper, you know? So anyway, that's enough of me jaw-jacking. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys for this episode of Twitchside Chat 6. I have no idea what we're going to be talking about this Wednesday. But stay tuned. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, that's cool. If you got the Twitter thing happening, you can get me there too. The links will be in the description. And so will KrackedKISH stuff. He's a pretty laid-back fellow content creator over on Twitch. But anyway, I'm going to quit rambling, cut it off there. You guys stay safe, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you next time.